Today, the Roadshow is in South Wales at the National Waterfront Museum in the busy port of Swansea. Some of our visitors come with stories of meeting their childhood heroes. And Chris Yeo is thrilled to meet a former child star who's given his big break by a music icon.
One of Sir Elton John's best loved songs is Rocket Man. Mm-hmm. You were the Rocket Boy.
Yes.
Tell me more.
So in 1973, I sent a tape of some songs I'd written to Radio 1. They asked me up to do a session. And 6 weeks later, Elton John phoned the house in Brynhyfryd, just up the road, and asked me to join his new record company, Rocket Records.
So you've, obviously since childhood, you've had an interest in music. What happened? What's the backstory?
So I just started writing songs, borrowed my brother's guitar, started writing my own songs, and one of his friends suggested I send it to Radio 1, a late night show. I'd never heard the show because it was past my bedtime.
And you signed to his record label, Rocket Records.
Yeah.
They'd only formed that year.
They had formed. Me and Kiki D, I think, were one of the first signatures on that record company list. He was actually on tour on the first day I was recording, but he still found time to send me a telegram.
Oh, let's have a look at this. GPO, greetings telegram. Maldwyn Pope, very best wishes for your recordings. Love, Elton. Isn't that fantastic?
He always had trouble with my name. He actually called me Madwyn there. And for a long time, he used to call me Blodwyn Pig, because there was a bandit. But eventually, he got the name right.
And I can see there's a Christmas card here as well.
Got this Christmas card on the day of the first Hammersmith Odeon gig.
Just open it up. It's, we got your name right here. To Maldwyn, happy Christmas to our newest superstar. Lots of love, EHJ. That's Elton.
Hercules.
John. And then in brackets, Sir. But of course he wasn't Sir in 1970.
No, but he was my boss.
So he was Sir
I had to call him Sir. The lovely thing was, I went to his big Christmas concert at the Hammersmith Odeon, and afterwards there was a party, and Elton knew that I collected autographs, so he took me around to meet everybody who was at the party. So we had people like, well, Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. He was fast asleep on a cushion. Elton had to wake him up. And at the bar was Ringo Starr. So Elton got everybody's autograph in my autograph book. This is one of my favourite autographs. Best wishes to our next star, Elton John.
Isn't that lovely?
And then at the party itself, let's have a quick look. So we had, well, that's Brian Ferry. That's Brian Ferry with his gabardine coat on. Ringo Starr.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So 1973, you're signed to the record label. You release a record?
We released a single in March of 1974. My parents were both teachers. They said, can we put the album release back to the summertime when you've got those long holidays? The trouble was my voice broke in the meantime. The album never got released.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Except 50 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in touch with Elton on my 50th anniversary of signing to the record company, and I said, do you mind if I have my tapes and songs back? And he said, yes. And I've even had the chance to do a duet with my 13-year-old self, which is very strange.
I've got to ask, are you still in contact with Elton John?
Yeah, I mean, I sent him this album. I got a lovely card back, a Cartier card, I should say, with a golden crocodile at the top of it, just saying bravo, keep going, sort of thing. So he's been a remarkable part of my life, a massive part of my life, and maybe I've been a small part of his.
I think so. And Elton John found this unique collection, I think, is going to fetch £2,000 to £3,000.
Wow! What do you think of that? Oh, that's terrific. Obviously, it's going to stay in the family.
Of course it is.